The Marape government's fiscal narrative presented by that guy heading into 2026 is riddled with contradictions. The government's rhetoric of stability and consolidation is undermined by structural weaknesses that cannot be ignored. Firstly, PNG will be grey-listed in 2026. Our weak enforcement of anti-money laundering and counter-terrorist financing standards have exposed the country to the risk of grey-listing by the Financial Action Task Force. Grey-listing will raise transaction costs, slow foreign investment, and complicate donor funding. And it will completely undermine the purported credibility of this Marape government's security with growth narrative. The budget does nothing to address the risk of grey-listing. Secondly, the Treasurer did not mention his failure to achieve revenue targets in 2025 because of over-optimistic projections. The 2025 budget assumed buoyant tax and resource revenues, but actual collections fell short due to weaker compliance, underperformance in GST, and delays in resource project flows. The Treasurer preens about the Marape government's fiscal management, but there is a serious credibility gap. Repeated revenue shortfalls have eroded trust in the fiscal projections and make the 2026 targets look more like political wish casting than realistic planning. It's unbelievable how Kumul Petroleum paid 400 million in dividends in 2025 and is expected to pay 2 billion in dividends in 2026. Poor budget execution due to selective warranting have constricted implementation and created distortions in service delivery nationwide. This has led to an execution gap. Health and education sectors face chronic underfunding despite being prioritized in rhetoric, while politically favored programs like the Konak PNG program continue to receive preferential treatment at the expense of the people of Papua New Guinea. This poor execution reflects weak treasury, cash management, and political interference. This undermines the Appropriations Act and raises constitutional questions about fiscal accountability. The debt servicing pressure means rising debt repayment obligations, estimated at 10 to 13% of the 30 billion kina budget. This will crowd out frontline services. This, coupled with an ongoing liquidity squeeze, will impact service delivery for the 96 districts and 22 provinces. The government is caught in a vicious cycle. Overruns and Connect PNG arrears will worsen the cash flow, forcing reliance on short-term financing, which in turn will raise debt servicing costs. This is a structural crisis, not a temporary hiccup. Lo and behold, we have the same Prime Minister and his lackey Treasurer making big promises of 30 billion with a track record of reckless fiscal management. The 2026 budget will fail because reality does not match the rhetoric, and the Marape government does not have the wherewithal to transform the country and deliver prosperity to the people through prudent financial management of the country's purse.